The pizzeria was buzzing with weekend noise when Billionaire Raymond Hell walked in with his 8-year-old son, Lucas, dressed casually for once. Raymond hoped for a quiet afternoon, just a simple meal where he could forget about meetings, mergers, and numbers. As they settled into a booth, Lucas swung his legs excitedly, happy to have his father to himself for the first time in weeks. Raymond smiled, trying to relax, but his eyes drifted across the restaurant and stopped on a small family seated near the window. A woman in a faded sweater sat with her daughter, no more than 5, and a toddler boy. In front of them was a single cheese pizza, small, barely enough for one hungry child. Yet the mother carefully split one slice into 3 tiny pieces. She handed one to her daughter, another to her son, and kept the smallest sliver for herself. When the daughter asked, "Mama, aren't you hungry?" the woman smiled gently. "I ate earlier," she whispered, even though her eyes told a different story. Raymond felt something twist inside him. Lucas tugged his sleeve, asking for extra toppings, but Raymond couldn't look away. The little girl took one bite and then pushed half her piece toward her mother. "You can have mine, Mama," she said earnestly. The mother shook her head, stroking her daughter's cheek. "No, baby, you eat. That's what matters." Even from across the room, Raymond noticed the woman discreetly wipe away a tear. Believing no one was watching, he leaned back, suddenly ashamed of how much food sat and touched on their table. Half a large pizza, breadsticks, wings. He thought of the boardroom discussions he'd had about charity optics, and how cold those conversations felt compared to this quiet act of love. Before he realized it, he stood up. Lucas looked at him curiously as he walked to the counter and whispered something to the manager. A moment later, staff carried a steaming tray of food to the woman's table: 2 large pizzas, pasta, garlic bread, drinks, and a box of desserts. The mother looked around in confusion until the manager pointed toward Raymond. She froze, eyes wide, as he approached. "No one should share one slice with their children," he said softly. She stammered, trying to refuse, but he gently insisted. "Please, let them eat. Let you eat." Her voice trembled with gratitude as tears filled her eyes. Lucas, watching from their booth, walked over to and shyly offered the toddler one of his toy cars. Before the family left, Raymond asked the mother for her name. The next morning, she woke up to something unimaginable: a year of rent paid, grocery deliveries scheduled, and a scholarship fund created for both her children. And all she had done was share a single slice of pizza.